welcome back to my channel. I know it has been over a month. I lied. I said I was going to be a little more, consistent. And I wasn't consistent about anything over the holidays. I just kind of just gave up, stopped going, doing anything, eating like crap. I just gave up. So I know that is something that happens over the holidays. I'm sure we've all experienced it. It definitely helped me a lot in that regard that my gym didn't have the class that I needed at that time. So I was able to make a lot of excuses. I will say that I was going to Orange Theory really consistently until about a week before Christmas, and then my Crohn's hit, and I just wasn't feeling well, and it was just the excuse I needed to kind of just give up. I canceled all my Orange Theory classes. I stopped. I hadn't really been eating all that healthy, but I went ham, dude. Literally, like I ate a lot of ham over Christmas, but I made the most delicious Christmas cookies, frosted nice and thick with this royal icing on it. They were so good, dude. I was known to wake up after having passed out on the couch around 10. I would wake up around 10, 11, 12 and go eat some more cookies. I seriously was doing damage. It was not good. So I was dealing with my Crohn's. I finally got my treatment the day after Christmas, which made Christmas really interesting because I had to be very careful. I wasn't feeling better until that Friday, actually. So, yeah, I had a lot of Christmas activities planned, and I didn't get a lot of them done until I started feeling better, and I had to cram them all into like the 3 or 4 days before New Year's when all the tickets expired. I did have a good New Year's. I went on a cruise that was 20s themed with my best friend. We had an amazing time. I was able to actually drink and not have it affect me too much. So my one night of drinking, yay! But yeah, the holidays are hard for people. I understand. There's so much stuff around. I've been eating peppermint bark. I've been eating cookies. All the rich foods and hot cocos and spiced rums. And, you just feel like you have the permission during Christmas, which, you should be able to let your hair down. But that doesn't mean you need to eat 10, 200 calorie cookies in the middle of the night. Like, gotta have some dignity. Seriously, like I did not have any dignity. But we did have a good Christmas. I got my treatment the day after New Year's. My gym, I know I had been complaining. We've been didn't have the class I wanted. We were in a facility we had outgrown. We were having to work out outside or in a tiny room. My coach found us an awesome new facility. They moved in over the holidays. He brought back 9:30, but now it is 9:15, so even earlier. And that started last week on June 2nd. He brought back specialty classes with cardio core and strength training. Those started back up this week. And I have jumped in full on because I knew that something was gonna be not good with me. I technically did not gain weight over the holidays. I stayed around the same. I was in between 185, 187. If I started creeping up a little beyond that, I cut back on the cookies and I would drop back down. But you cannot eat like that, like 2,500 to 3,000 calories a day and not work out and stay the same weight and know that your body chemistry is good. Like there's something not good in that. And I knew that. So when I got back to my gym, I embodied at the beginning of this week. And sure enough, although I am the same weight, I lost I think it was over 2 pounds of muscle, and I gained 2% body fat. So although the number on the scale did not change and you feel like going, yay, I did all this horrible stuff, yet I still weigh the same, I'm awesome. The truth was that I lost a lot of muscle tone and gained a lot of fat. So that's where the skinny fat starts coming in. People that don't weigh a lot, but they don't have any muscle on their bodies. So everything kind of sags and moves when they walk, and it just doesn't look good. Like if you're gonna have weight on you, it needs to be muscle. Any kind of weight you want you want it to be toned. So I was noticing that things were starting to be a little untoned. I was putting on my awesome Christmas socks and I noticed that my calves were looking puny, like I had had some cut calves before the holidays, and all of a sudden I'm like, where'd the muscle go? It drops off so fast. So needless to say, there was some work to do. I was very scared about starting back. Orange Theory, although awesome and a good calorie burn, is not the kind of weight training that we do at my gym, not the kind of weight loads that we take even in regular workouts. So although I was killing it on Orange Theory before I actually just gave up altogether, I hadn't done the kind of workouts, hardcore workouts that my gym does. And so I was really worried going back that I was going to be back at like level 0, just struggling. But I have to say, I've been back for a week and a half now. This full week, I did all 5 days. And on Tuesday, Thursday, I did double days. So I did cardio core in the morning and I did strength training in the afternoon. And I did Monday, Wednesday, Friday boot camps. I've been trying to be better on food. I still have a little bit of leftover Christmas stuff, some peppermint bark around the house. So I haven't been perfect on food because I'm not like in challenge mode, but I've been decent and I have been back at the gym. I did not get to weigh myself the last couple mornings. It's been a little crazy. My husband was out of town and taking both kids to school in the morning really puts a crunch on time. So I haven't weighed myself, but I feel stronger. I feel better. It's just amazing what a good week, a solid week of working out can do for you. I went back in, I was able to do pretty much everything. Amazingly, I've been also talking about my shoulder. I've spent the last 2 weeks trying to really pay attention to it, putting heating bags on it, putting CBD oil on it, putting doTERRA's Deep Blue on it, consistently, multiple times a day, trying to rehab it. And amazingly, after the first couple of workouts this week, my shoulder just kind of loosened up. It's still, like I still have like the tension. It still hurts and pulls when I do certain things, but it's not constant like it was, and it's not as bad as it was. So maybe it just needed to move. And I was depriving it of that over the holidays. And so it was mad at me and making me feel bad and hurting all the time. It just wanted to move. So shoulder's getting a little better. I'm still being a little delicate with it. Just when we do heavy shoulder stuff. But for the most part, I'm back where I wanted to be. I'm on track. My gym is now giving me multiple class times that I can use. I'm going 5 days a week at 9:15 in the morning. Everything so far is good. I do have things in my personal life that are weighing me down and stressing me out medical wise. I'm having a lot of problems with my insurance company and the company that gives me my infusions and fighting with them over my medication. I will do a separate video over that, but that has been stressing me out. It has been weighing down on me, and that does overall affect how your health is. So like I said, I'll do a separate video on that, and I'm just going to take the wins where I have it. One thing that I am, upcoming news, I am running the hot chocolate 15K on Sunday. Obviously, I have just expressed about how bad I've been for the last month, so I am not prepared for it. So this should be really fun. And on top of that, I worked out all week and now my legs are dead tired. So that's going to be fun to get through. I'll let you all know how that goes. Also, my friends at the gym have all been talking about Spartan. A lot of them do Spartan. They we're, you know, trifecta at my gym is a big thing. I've never really let them know I was interested in that. I'm really scared of it, but they all kind of jumped on and were like, you have to do it this year. So I am now signed up for a Spartan Trifecta this year. My first one is in June. I'm another one in September, and I have another one in November. There's a sprint, a beast, and a super, and they are all scary, but they get scarier as it goes on. So I will explain those and tell you about them as they come up, but that is what's on the radar for the future. So I have the Hot Cocoa 15K on Sunday. I have the Princess Challenge, which is a 10.5 at the end of February. And then I have my Spartans, and that's what's coming up. Anyway, I hope everybody had happy holidays. I hope you all didn't go as hog wild and horrible as I did. I hope that your fitness journeys in 2019 are going to be as awesome as I hope mine is. I'm also going to Comic-Con in July, so I have some work to do so I can fit into some crazy costumes. Anyway, I will talk to you hopefully next week, and have a good day. Bye.